Should cancer patients have the right to try experimental drugs that haven't been fully approved by the FDA? Well, some local lobbyists say yes.
And they're taking that right to the Capitol. News Channel 5's Chris Conti's in our newsroom to explain. Chris?
Well, Vicki, as it stands right now, any drug approved by the FDA has to go through a three-step process. It is a process that can potentially take years, when folks with diseases like cancer may only have weeks or months to live.
The port is for chemotherapy.
By all outward appearances,
This is a chemo bag, and the chemo goes in this bag.
Amanda Wilcox looks nothing but healthy.
I've been coming to this church for about 5 years.
Listen closely, though,
Just some digestive issues,
and you will hear
just tired, lethargic.
that is no longer the case.
2 weeks after I found out about the colon cancer, they found a nodule on my thyroid. And so I went in and had that biopsied. And I also have thyroid cancer.
For the last 5 years, this 30-year-old has sung at Cross Point Church. The cancer attacking her thyroids, though, now keeps that from happening.
Can't really sing right now. Hopefully when this is all over, I'll just jump right back in.
She can't sing, but Amanda can still use her voice, a voice she's using to advocate for change when it comes to kinds of drugs cancer patients like her can have access to.
I think for people who have no other options, for people who don't have anywhere else to go, they've exhausted every possibility, they should have the option to take the risk to do an experiment to live.
It can be a potentially life-saving medication
Lindsay Boyd is director of policy for the lobby group, the Beacon Center.
to help the amount of people that need it.
Partnered with Amanda, their goal is to pass a right to try bill.
This is a bipartisan human issue. It's just simply the right thing to do.
The bill would allow people like Amanda faster access to experimental drugs approved safe by the FDA but stuck in clinical trial limbo.
We're just asking our lawmakers to break down those barriers, to break through that red tape.
Most people have to wait like 3 or 4 hours during their chemo treatment.
A change in the law that they say could save lives.
They are experimental, but I think you should have the choice to do a risk if you don't have any other options.
The folks at the Beacon Center say they already have a sponsor for that piece of legislation in the House. The Tennessee legislative session for the 2015 year starts on January the 13th. We're live in the newsroom this evening. Chris Conti, News Channel 5 HD.